Wow. We were with Mayor Rob Ford of Toronto just a couple of hours after the city council there stripped him of his staff, most of his budget, and most of his power. And if you think he's backing down, he is gearing up for a long fight.
So he told you he's not going anywhere.
No, he's waiting. He's going to run for re-election. He's vowing to stick around. That is our top story this morning. For 2 weeks now, Mayor Ford has been under fire after his admitted use of crack cocaine. And during that chaotic meeting, he even almost knocked over a city councilwoman. We traveled to Toronto last night to talk to the mayor and his brother, Councilman Doug Ford. You said as we were sitting down here, you said what happened in city council chambers is unprecedented. It's never happened before. What went on in there?
They basically took away 383,000 people who voted for me their rights.
You have brought disgrace to this office, and you know that's true.
I've embarrassed not just myself, my family, my friends, my supporters, the whole city. I take full responsibility for that. We've all made mistakes, Matt. I'm not perfect. Maybe you are, maybe other people are. I've made mistakes. I admitted to my mistakes.
When the questions began to circulate around you, Mr. Mayor, and people started to ask you about the use of crack cocaine, you played a game of semantics. They asked you were you a crack addict, according to you, and you said no.
I'm not. And they said, do you use crack cocaine? No, I don't use crack cocaine. No. Have I tried crack cocaine? Yes, I've tried crack.
That's a game of semantics. The best excuse I heard you give for using that crack cocaine was I was in a drunken stupor. And I'm wondering, is that supposed to make anybody feel better?
No, not at all. But show me the video, even according...
What does the video matter?
Because I want to see it, because according... I can't even barely remember it. I was very, very inebriated.
But I just want to make sure we all understand. You're not in any alcohol treatment program?
No, I'm not in
any drug treatment program.
I have a weight issue. I've been training every day. All I can say, Matt, action speaks louder than words. I invite you to come back. Give me 5 or 6 months. And if you don't see a difference, I'll eat my word.
It's very simple. Show me any mayor in North America right this second that has done what he has done. He saved the taxpayers $1 billion.
Councilman, I would expect you to sit here and defend your brother.
I'm telling you facts.
I know. I think it's loyal, and I think it's
wonderful.
wonderful. Have you ever been worried about him?
Yeah, his weight issues when he goes on a binge.
Weight.
When he goes on a, if you want to call it a binge drinking, and I hear about it, yeah, it's concerning. Do I know on a personal side? Has Rob been 100% honest? No, he hasn't.
Your brother brings up something interesting, Mr. Mayor, because he says you go out on a weekend and you maybe go on a little binge every once in a while.
Not every weekend.
Not every weekend.
Hold on.
Maybe I said every once in a while.
Let's retract that.
I said your brother said you go out on a weekend. You may go on a binge every once in a while, not every weekend.
Absolutely.
Let's say you go on one of those binges and the phone rings in your office at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night and something terrible's happened in the city of Toronto. Terrorist attack, some other kind of disaster. Are you equipped?
Will
you be capable and stable enough to handle it?
I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened. It's very few isolated incidents that it's happened. You're absolutely right. I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened. But that could happen with anybody at any time. Say you were gone out drinking or you were drunk, and say something happened to your family. Hold on.
The lives of 1 million people aren't resting on my decisions.
Hold on. Say your son or daughter just got killed in a car accident and you're blasted out of your mind at 3 a.m. Are you going to be able to handle that?
Yeah, would take personal responsibility for my family. You've got taxpayers and residents of this city depending on you.
And I take personal responsibility for them too.
Do you still want this job?
Absolutely. October 27th, let the people decide.
What if they say we want another guy like Rob Ford when it comes to the fiscal responsibility, but we want a guy who's going to elevate the office and not bring the baggage that Mayor Ford brought?
They're not going to find another Rob Ford.
That's for sure. Yeah. We're all speechless.
Yeah. No, but this guy literally, I mean, he is convinced that what he's done on the positive side for the city far outweighs the embarrassment he's brought to the office and himself.
Yeah, they talk a lot about his record and what he's done for the city, but it seems like they still fail to grasp the lapse in judgment and the larger effect
On the
of
way
that.
from the airport or to the airport, did you talk to any folks? Did they have a reaction?
Oh, absolutely. And but from the person who drove me to the person, the customs agent who checked my passport, who said, "Why are you here?" I said, "Well, I'm doing an interview." They said, "Not the mayor, please." They honestly said he should go away.
Yeah.
So there's almost, to me, when I saw it, almost
Unanimous.
unanimous decision that the time has come.
Oh,